We'll now recognize Senator Van Hollen from Maryland.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. It's good to be here with my colleagues to underscore the point that they are making first and foremost, that what we're seeing on the floor this week in the Senate is another round of Republicans willing to cut services that are important to the American people in order to provide tax cuts for very wealthy Americans. That is what drives every action, including public radio stations that can deliver emergency information, including cuts to FEMA. In my state of Maryland, there are several cities that were going to receive FEMA grants to make sure they could protect themselves and their people against this kind of flooding. All of that is frozen. So that is the main theme that we're witnessing from Republicans from the Congress to the White House. There was one little bright spot of bipartisan agreement this week, and it happened in the Appropriations Committee, and that is that Republicans and Democrats unanimously voted to insist that the Trump administration and Attorney General Pam Bondi come clean in the Jeffrey Epstein case. This case is deeply disturbing, from his horrifying abuse of young women and girls to his lenient plea deal back in 2008 to questions about his death in prison. Survivors of his terrible abuse have not had closure. They have not had the full accounting that they deserve. They have not seen the accountability that's needed in this case, which is why I, along with my colleague Senator Durbin, offered the amendment in the Appropriations Committee markup this week on the bill that provides funding for the Justice Department to require, number one, that the Justice Department retain all the records and files regarding Jeffrey Epstein, that they then provide a report to the United States Congress with the files and answering critical questions that the American people deserve to get answers to, and to make sure that we move forward with full transparency and accountability. Given the fact that that was a unanimous vote, there is no reason Attorney General Bondi should wait one more day to follow that directive, to provide the documents, to provide the files, and to provide the American people with answers to those questions. It was bipartisan. It was unanimous. There's no reason to wait. We need transparency and accountability, and we need it now. Thank you.